Hey, Manny, hope you're doing well. Coach mentioned that you have potential to be an all-league player this year. I was interested for you individually. Where is your confidence now going into this season, and do you have some individual goals?
Uh, Really, my confidence is at a higher level than it was coming into last year. I know for myself, I've gotten a lot better than my exit for our last game in the NIT. So my game has grown tremendously since then. I feel very confident in the things that I'll be able to do this year. I really just want to win games. That's all I really want to do. Everything else will fall into place.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, Manny, it's nice to see you, man. I know practice starts tomorrow, but you guys have obviously spent time together over the summer and whatnot. How have you and this team kind of gelled together? I know you've got a number of players that had left, some new players coming in. How have you guys developed a little bit of chemistry? And are you looking forward to, less Zoom meetings, more, on the court stuff together like that?
Oh yes. I'm about to say, like, this team has gelled like tremendously well and like so quick too. Like we've all are pretty close with each other. Like everybody likes to laugh and joke with each other. It's a great group of guys. I love this team so much.
Go ahead, Justin.
Hey, Manny, hope you're doing well. You said that you've improved tremendously this offseason. What part of your game do you think you've improved the most or you've worked on the most this offseason?
We try to really focus in on my offensive ability. So I've gotten a lot more consistent from shooting from 15 foot, like that mid-range area. And then we have expanded me shooting to the 3-point line. And I've been getting better and better with that every time we work on it. So I've just been working on every aspect of my game, but to focus in on more so shooting and expanding my range of where I score at on the floor.
So you're saying Coach wasn't lying after that Virginia game when he was going to try to make you into Jay Huff from the 3-point line?
I wouldn't say Jay Huff, but we're definitely working on my shooting ability for sure.
Go ahead, Jonas.
Hey man, now being one of the older guys on the team, you've been in the program for a while now. How's that transition been going from leading by example to probably being more of a vocal leader in the locker room and on the floor?
I feel like that has been like the biggest difference. I've always been the guy that just like does the right thing and not have to say too much for people to like realize like this is the standard. So like with this, me being the older guy on the team, it's hard for me to say that. But I am one of the older guys on the team. So the emphasis has been me being more vocal, like taking time to pull guys to the side and actually tell them like, okay, you got to do this, you got to do that. So being more vocal is definitely my focus point this year.
And has it been a big adjustment for you? Have you gone to like, I guess, reached out to like a DJ or a Devin and asked them, for advice on how they led when they were here the last couple of years?
I haven't really reached out to them for advice. It was just more so like I saw how people were with me in terms of like Wyatt, DJ, like I saw how they treated me. So I realized, okay, when I'm in that same position, I know exactly what to do and how to handle things for guys coming in who are younger than me.
Go ahead, Justin.
Manny, last offseason, you probably had the most impressive body transformation of anybody on the team. And, as the social media pictures come about from photo day a couple weeks ago, you see some of the guys are looking bigger. Looks like there's been some time spent in the weight room. As a guy that's been there and has transformed his body over an offseason like that, who have you seen from the team that may have, really added some muscle and it's really going to help their game?
Well, first I gotta say Cam Hayes. His body has grown so like over the period of time that we had during the offseason, he's gotten a lot bigger. So I feel like to help Cam a lot. Also, Ebenezer Dewana, he's gotten a lot bigger. He has more of a solid, more defined frame. So I feel like both of those guys are gonna help us in the long run.
Go ahead, Alec.
Yeah, Manny, Coach Keith just mentioned that Ernest Ross is the guy that, can kind of play both forward positions and brings a lot of athleticism down there. Just from your side of it, what have you seen from him and what does he kind of bring to the front court?
Ernest, like really, like it's just one word, and that's versatility. So he's a pretty big guy. He's about 6'8". He has the ability to put on the floor. He can shoot, so he brings a lot of versatility to this team for sure.
Go ahead, Jonas.
And Manny, speaking of the offseason, there were some reports and rumors this offseason that you were considering transferring. Obviously, you didn't because you're sitting here now. Was that a real threat? And if so, what made you decide to come back to Raleigh?
The threat was real. I did have some thoughts about leaving, but and like the extent of me actually making that move, it didn't go too far. Like I really just had to talk with coach, like a real one-on-one about just like my thoughts and my feelings, and then like we talked it over, and like there was literally like nothing more than that. It was just okay, me acknowledging my feelings and my thoughts like about the team, and then like we took some time. I want to say like it was like 3 or 4 days. I just like me and my mom just talking about it, and then like I came to the realization that like this is where I want to be. Like I love this team. The guys coming in, and like I'm in love with the coaching staff. And like that was that. Like it didn't take any other steps forward than that. Just me talking to coach about it.
Go ahead, Gary.
Manny, of the newcomers, whose game has impressed you the most?
Are we talking transfers or just freshmen?
Either.
Okay. Really impressed me, Casey Marcel. I didn't get to really see like his game fully when he was at Virginia, but actually seeing him in practice now, like I'm very impressed with Casey.
What do you like the most about him?
Oh, just he's a very gritty guard, very aggressive guard, great defender on defense. He can shoot the ball really well. He's just an overall just complete player.
Who stands out among the freshmen?
Among the freshmen, I would say it's Quavion Smith. I just like Casey. They're both like very skilled. So Quavion can shoot the three very well. He a great driver, and just Quavion's energy is just very different. Like he has that type of energy that can affect like the whole game. So like whenever Quavion is very energized, like he's bringing the whole team together, and I love that about him.
All right, go ahead, Todd.
Yeah, Manny, when you were debating on staying or leaving, was there any 1 or 2 things that put over the top for you to stay at NC State?
I wouldn't say it was really anything that like actually put it in cement that I was staying, but it was just me and like my relationship with like the team and the coaching staff. I feel like I couldn't get that anywhere else. And then just like the atmosphere of being here just has been great for me so far. So it was really just like, why leave, So I feel like that's where everything just set in for me.
All right, looks like it's it. Thanks, Manny.
Thank you.